the way that you talk. I hate the way that you. Oh shit, it's recording. Let's get back to it. So Izuku goes to clean his blade, while Azuka, who is up late at night, is still begging him. She is begging him. She's on her knees saying, "Please, take me, please." Izuku is completely ignoring her. Like he is carefully washing this blade, and Izumi's just watching Azuma. Damn, goddamn. Izuku's just watching. She's saying, "Wang, why do you clean it so carefully?" Izuku says, "I have had this blade for the last. I was 4, and I'm 15 right now, so that's about. Damn, how long is that? my math's been fucked up. I've been doing so much algebra, bro. Bro, I forgot. What the hell is 15 minus? No, it's not 15 minus 4. Oh my god. 15 minus 10 plus 1. 11 years. I have had this blade for 11 years, Izuka. Izuka says, "What? When did you get it though? We was 4 back then." Izuka says, "I got it by killing my first ever pedophile." Oh. Izuka says, "Wow. Wait, your first ever? So you did this when you were 4? Izuka says, "Yes." He says, "Izuku, why would you put yourself through that?" Izuku says, "Listen, there were 5 guys trying to rape 1 woman in the daylight. I was walking home. I saw them. I forgot about my quirk immediately and just went to go try and help her. I walked in. They tried to attack me because, I'm a D1 trash talker. Of course, you know me. So while I went in to go and box these guys, one that made the katana tried to slash at me. I was about to dodge, and my quirk activated and just dodged me myself. He had the lie to say that he just dodged it. He said that his quirk just made him dodge it itself because he doesn't want to know that it basically stops time for him." Izuku says, "So yeah, I took his katana, I slit his throat with it, and I just started killing people with this katana." Izuku then says, "But I thought you were a Christian. Our family is full of Christians. If you know that if you die, God won't be happy with this." And Izuku says, "Oh please, I'm telling you, I know God is most definitely loving what I'm doing." And I'm up in the clouds right now saying, "Yeah, I'm loving this. Because I'm torturing their souls while I'm just watching him down there talk and do his thing." But that was just a little side story for y'all. Back to Izuku. Azumi says, Izuku says, "Whatever you say, bro. But can I please go next time?" Izuku says, fine, listen. You can go next time. But you have to stop being annoying. If I allow you to go, you gotta stop being annoying. You can't tell nobody about this, especially Dad. Izuku says, "Okay, but what about Mom?" Izuku says, "No, I'm never telling Mom." Izuku says, "What? I thought you loved Mom." Izuku says, "I love Mom with all my heart. I will not lie to you about that. But imagine seeing Mom's poor little heart, knowing that her only male child, her oldest baby boy, is a killer. Not only a killer, but the 5th most. No, last video I said 5th, but he is the world's famous killer. He's the world's most famous pedophile and rapist hunter in existence. It's her baby boy, her son, her lovely boy, the one that wouldn't hurt a fly. What do you think?" Zumi says, "Oh, so that's why you never told Mom." Zumi says, "If she could handle it, I would have told her. But I loved Mom too much. Too much for her to understand that I will never want her to get hurt." Zumi says, "That's sweet. Well, I'm gonna go to sleep now." Zumi says, "Good, you really need it." Zumi takes off his shirt. But Azumi came back and says, "So when are we?" But then she looked at his arm. She says, "What are those scratches in your arm? Were the pedophiles strong? What happened to your quirk?" Azumi says, "These weren't from no pedophiles. Believe me, no one has ever landed a hit on me. Believe that now. These are not from that. These are from myself." Azumi says, "Wait, what?" but you have like about 6 scars on your arm. Zuko says, yes, because I slash myself every time I miss a pedophile. He says, wait, so you missed 6 pedophiles? Zuko says, yes. They were. I only missed them. I only didn't. The only reason why they didn't die is simply because it was my first 6 missions. But don't worry, they're dead now. And believe me, they're dead now. Zuko changed tones the moment he said they're dead now. He changed tones real quick, just to emphasize just to emphasize that they are dead. They're fucked. They're gone for. Also, I do not own this image. I don't know if I said that in the last video, but I do not own this shit. If I did own this, I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't even believe myself that I owned it. Anyways, back to the video. Azuka says, now go to sleep. You shouldn't even be up around this time. You know how mom gets when y'all are up too late. Azuka says, fine. But you better take me. Next tomorrow. Who says, yeah, whatever. Remember, take your ass to sleep. Before I change my mind. She immediately rushes to her room so happy that she can finally go on a mission. Listen, not only that, but it's with her older brother that is her favorite person in the whole world. Like, you think that her favorite person would be All Might, but no. Fuck no. It is the world's most famous killer. The pedophile hunter. Izuku is just he's not ashamed of himself. He is very happy with his work. So the next day he wakes up, he goes to Dagobah Beach, says he cleaned it a long ass time ago, just to gain muscle. Also, since no one else is going to do it, he might as well do it. Izuku goes there and just starts working out, Well, school is out. Well, he has nothing better to do. He has no friends. Since, well, he knows that if he did have friends, they'd probably be targeted if a villain somehow figures out. Which no villain has figured out. Not yet and not ever. Izuku's great at hiding himself. Especially since he's on the UA. Now we go to UA. Since he's going to. Actually, we switched to the hero's point of view of Izuku. So now we go to Aizawa about the first time that he was hunting down Izuku. The first time that he was hunting down not Izuku, Aizawa, on his first time hunting down Izuku, he was doing everything he can to hunt down Izuku. But now people start to notice how he basically stopped trying to get Izuku. He goes after Izuku, but now it's only just a talk now. People realize how people think he's getting lazy, but he's not really getting lazy. He still is doing everything he can to have his his job and all that.
Have you ever wanted to talk to your favorite anime characters?
Bro, I hate this Linky ass so fucking much, bro. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no damn way. Oh, that pissed me off. Anyways, Aizawa will only go after this hunter just to speak with him. Because what's the point in catching? He's been chasing Izuku for so long that he does not have the will to chase after this one no more. Izuku's basically like a badass child. Basically, you can't catch him. He's loud. It's annoying. What's the point of me chasing after the little motherfucker? So he doesn't. He only goes after the hunter just to speak with him, figure out things about him, and gain information on him. Other heroes don't want to talk to him about it, but he would just give him that glare. Leave me the fuck alone. Cause it's already bad enough that people think that he just quit on the hunter. I mean, he knows that he himself quit. Cause what's the point? But having other people know that he basically just gave up on chasing down this hunter. Man, people are nosy as shit, bro. So Aizawa then puts up. Azawa is now on a hunt for Izuku again, just to see where he's at. So now we'll go back to Izuku. Now I know what you're thinking. Wait, why the hell are we only on Azawa for not for a long time? Well, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm not good with keeping track of what the hell I'm saying with other people. So Izuku then makes Azumi a costume the next day. Since he has so much free time, since he's not only is he quirkless, I'm not quirkless, but not only is he like, a genius basically, but he has nothing else to do in his free time. He already has high IQ. He's a genius. He can do things within only an hour. So he just makes Azumi a quick suit. He told her to shit. He told her to give her measurements. She did. Blah blah blah. He makes her ass a suit, and you know what happened after that. So now during the mission, Azumi is just squealing, doing typical anime girl shit. How they yell when they with their favorite person or some shit like that. And Nezuko, he's crying on the inside because he did not want to bring her. He didn't want to bring anyone of his family into his business. He wanted to simply hunt down pedophiles. This shit is a sport for him, and he now his family now someone in his family knows about his favorite sport. Right, and now they gonna try to be better than him at it. I'm playing. They not gonna even attempt to do this shit that he does. So Izuku right now is just, doing his thing. He's hunting down pedophiles. He sees two pedophiles. No, he doesn't really just see them. He hears of them. Also, if you want to know why I have so much money in this game, because I rarely spend my shit. Oh, that pissed me off, bro. But yes, Izuku jumps down into an alleyway, and he sees for like the first time in a long time a woman about to touch on this young man. Izuku says, "Hey, this is the first time I actually seen a female pedophile in a long ass time, actually. Damn, I thought I got rid of you guys. Well, it's for finally, but you just had to have balls of steel. And it's funny because you don't got none. Look, Izumi jumps down and says, "Is that really your joke?" Izuku says, "No, but my main objective is really just to piss these idiots off." The woman turns around and says, "No, no, 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 please. Please tell me you're not him, please." Izuku says, "Oh, you know me." Says, "What? Who doesn't, bro? Every pedophile knows you. Please let me slide. I promise I won't do it again." Izuku says, "Nah, ain't gonna happen. Yeah, you're not going nowhere." Yeah, this woman's quirk is basically shit. I was about to make it to where like she has the ability to say whatever the hell she wants, and anyone will immediately like believe it. But like, shit, I can't because like I don't know what the fuck to name it. Let me think for a quick second. Y'all be right back. This woman's quirk is false judgment. She can say anything that she want and anyone will believe it. So she says she won't do it again, but no, Izuku ain't believing that shit. Not only is he not believing it, he's not gonna allow her to even believe it. So Izumi says, we should believe her. Izuku says, "Oh, I'll believe her, but she's still gonna die." The woman says, "Wait, what?" And she immediately gets cut down straight down the chest. It's blood splatters everywhere, except for on Izuku and Izumi, because Izuku made sure to keep it like that. The kid is on the ground crying because this boy was stripped down naked in this alleyway, finna be done to in a dumpster. And now two random people jumped down and killed the person that was about to do something to him. Izuku says, "Kid, what did this woman tell you?" The kid says, "She was gonna give me candy." Izuku says, "First off, you're an idiot." But Izuka just smacks him on the back of his head saying, "You shouldn't talk to a kid like that." Izuka says, "So what? It's a child." Oh, this idiot thought that he was gonna get candy from a stranger. Like, kid, if your parents ever told you about stranger danger, this kid then says yes. Azuka says exactly. He's a fucking idiot. If the kid just starts crying, Azuka says, "Oh God, he's a crier. Oh God, he's a crier. Oh, I regret my actions now." Azuka says, "That's good. You should regret." No, Azuka says, "Oh, I almost regret. I almost regret saving this motherfucker. Oh my God. Oh my God." Azuka then says, "What you mean you're regretting? This is your whole job." Azuka says, I don't do this job for money. I don't do this shit because I don't like it. I do this shit because I love it. I do this shit because it's addicting to me. Seeing the hurt in the eyes of a person that have forced himself upon another person, it brings me pleasure. Sometimes when I kill them, it gets me hard. That's how I feel about these creatures of the night, bro. Azuka says, "Nigga, what?" She doesn't say nigga, but she just says what? Azuka says, "You heard me, bro. This shit gets me hard, bro. It gets me up there. It gets me erected. That's how I feel when I see creatures like this and I kill them. It makes me feel pride. It makes me feel dominant. It makes me feel like I'm above the world. It makes me feel like drugs. I feel like I'm up there. And then it gets ruined by bitch ass civilians like this. Criers like this. Fucking. Ooh. Then suddenly, from above, a scarf comes down, was about to hit Izuku. Izuku sees that Azumi has frozen. Izuku says, "Of course Aizawa's here." I gotta move Azumi, but if I step out of the range of the attack, he's going to see me. He's not only going to see me. He's not going to know. He'll know of my quirk and everything. It's, oh my God, why Azumi had to come? Why did she have to figure out? Oh my God. Azuka then steps out and then steps back in and steps out again, to make sure that Aizawa does not know of his quirk. Azumi then says, "Huh? But is that a racer?" She was about to use her quirk, but Azuka then slaps her in the back of her head and says, "No, we can't let him know who we are at all. Oh, so what I'm gonna need you to do is to book it right now. Run for your fucking life." Azuka then says, "I'll hold him off. You go." Azuka then says, "But what if you?" Azuka then says, "I have not taken damage for the last 11 years. I'll be fine. This man has been chasing me for 5 years. I'll be good." Azuka then says, "I trust you, but if you don't come back home within the next 3 hours, I'm beating your ass." Azuka says, "You have to go to jail to beat my ass." He says, "Oh, whatever. Never see you." She didn't pass his head and run. Aizawa was about to throw a scarf at her, but Izuku catches it and yanks it towards him, kicking Aizawa into the air. Aizawa says, "Come on," Izuku says, "Come on, Aizawa. Do you really want to do this now?" Aizawa says, "Who is she?" Izuku says, "She's my sister. She's my sister. You know." Oh, she figured out that I was she figured out who I was simply because you made me stall for too long last night. And now she knows who I am, and now she wanted to come along. As I would says, "Wait, so she wasn't like, planned the whole time?" Azuka says, "No. No, she literally found out only yesterday." As I would says, "So she found out yesterday, how does she already have a suit like yours?" Azuka says, "I am a very smart and intelligent man. I am deeply I feel disrespected right now. She just deeming like that." The boy is still crying, and Azuka says, "Hold on 1 fucking second." Azuka walks to the kid and slaps the fuck out of this little nigga, bro. Azuka says, "If you don't shut your ass up, I will wake that woman back up and make sure she does what she's gonna do to you. Do you understand?" The boy immediately shuts the fuck up. Azuka says, "Good." He turns around to Aizawa and says, "See, I hate kids. You know, so yeah, this nigga right here couldn't be my kid. I wouldn't let my kid be a bitch made boy. Azuka's making sure this kid is hearing every word he says. He says, bitch made. crybaby, little ugly ass nigga like this, bro. Azalea says, "Why are you talking to that kid that way?" Zuko says, "Because I don't like kids. You know, I come out here to save them, and then they don't be grateful at all. They'll just cry. You know, I don't hear a thank you. I don't hear a thank you, sir. I don't hear a oh my god, thank you. I don't get a hug. I don't get a cookie for doing this shit, bro. Oh, you know what I get? I get a whiny piece of shit crying. And for adult women that I save, they either try to kiss me on my cheek, which I decline, or they just try to hug me. Like I get it, but I can at least get some money from this shit, bro. I'm still a teenager. I'm planning to become a doctor, you know, a scientist. And you know what I do on a daily basis, on a nightly basis? I come out here, I protect the world, and I make sure pedophiles don't exist. That's my mission. That's my life's decision, my life's choice. And you know what that does to me? That makes me happy. That makes me want to keep doing this. But when I see little shits like this, little motherfuckers that only cry when they see me, when they see the motherfucker that is known for protecting them, and they cry in my presence, like I can't protect them, or they just think that I'ma hurt them. Ooh, it makes me want to beat the hell out of them. It makes me want to beat the hell out of these motherfuckers, bro. Zuko says here, catch this motherfucker, bro, before I beat his ass. He throws the kid to Zuko. And this time, Azawa does not catch that little motherfucker, bro. He lets that little motherfucker fall. He says, stay behind me, kid. And Zuko says, wow, you didn't catch him this time. Huh, why is that? Zuko says, because your ass always disappear the moment that I don't look up when I look away. I just want to ask you a question. Zuko says, and that would be, Azawa says, do you just think that you could become a hero? Zuko says, hell no. Azawa says, wait, what? Zuko says, hell to the no. Never once in my life will I become that. I am an anti-hero. I am already a hero at that. I save people. Damn, it is raining outside, bro. You know what? You know how great it is to actually see thunder. Like you just look out your window and you just see the thunder, and you just thinking about how peaceful it would be. You know, just to be out there, like it, not to be out there in the rain, but like, you know, just watching it, watching the thunder just hit. You know, as long as it don't cause no damage. Anyways, Suzuki says, well, the kid's about to run away. Azalea says, wait, what? He then turns around. The kid is still, like, behind him. Azalea says, no, he isn't, but Azuka disappeared. Azalea says, you piece of shit of a child. He turns to the kid and said, kid, let's just get you home. He starts walking the kid home. While Azuka is on his way home. Azuka runs home and says, such a beautiful day it is, you know. God damn. You know, killed a pedophile. Got my sister hands-on experience of seeing me kill someone. That was amazing. Azuka says, no. Azuka, bring your ass out of here. Azuka comes out from across the corner and says, I'm sorry. Azuka says, shut your ass up. See, this is why I didn't want you to come. Just because every time I'm out there, Aizawa, no matter what he does, he will find a way to find me. And with you out there with me, he'll find connections from you to me. Now all I'm hoping is that your long ass hair did not find out. Did not find out. That your long ass hair did not fall out, or at least a strand of it didn't fall out, so that he doesn't come up with a DNA test and figure out who the hell you are. Azuka says, well, technically, you're the one that killed, so it's not gonna be my fault. Azuka says, yeah, I might have been the one that killed, but you're an acquaintance. Since you were there, you're my sister. You didn't try to stop me at all. You know, you just watched. And when I gave you orders to run away and go home, you did. Yeah, so you actively were assisting me. Azuka stayed quiet, says, oh shit. Yeah, we gotta make sure no one figures out who I am. I'm not going next time. Azuka says, good girl. Now, since you know everything, since you know about me now, you kind of sealed your fate. Azuka says, what do you mean? Yeah, you sealed your fate now. So since you figured out about me, I am going to train you. Says, yay. Azuka says, don't say yay. Because I am about to put you through hell and back. And when I say hell and back, I mean absolutely hell and back. You're done for. I'm about to train you and make you wish that heaven and hell will merge quickly. That the day of retribution will come. Because believe me, I'm about to put you through straight hell. And you about to pray that the Holy Father helps you. Zuki says, what? You can't make me just live. And Zuki says, I will make you. I it's not that I can't, it's that I will. I will make sure that you train your absolute ass off. Cause if you don't, then that's just your ass. I'm about to I will beat the everlasting shit out of you. So Azuka then takes her to they go to the beach, bro. It's hard to clean. So Azuka says, this is where we will train. This is where you will train and get stronger. Azuka says, now drop down and give me 1,000. Azuka then says, what? Azuka says, you heard me. Drop down and give me 1,000. Says, that's too much. I can't. Azuka says, do you think I care about what's too much? Do you think a child out there right now cares about what's too much? Much? No, not even a child. You think an adult out there that's touching on a child cares about what's too much? You're gonna become a hero next year. No, not a hero. You're gonna become a hero in training. But you're training right now with an anti-hero. You're gonna get pre-training before everyone else. Is that what you want? Do you want to be better than everyone else? I'm gonna make sure that you're better than anyone else at that weakling school. Do I make myself clear? She says yes. Zuko says, now get down. Give me 1,000 push-ups, 1,000 no 500 sit-ups, and a 5 kilometer run. No, a 20 kilometer run. Just because you declined me. Zuko says, did you do anything the first time? But Zuko says, I did 500 push-ups running time I was 10. And when I first started doing I first started doing this around the age of 10. And I was working out before then. Zuka says, working out can stunt your growth. Is that why you're 5'9"? Not 5'9". Is that why you're 5'7"? Zuka says, don't make fun of my height. Like when I can easily beat your ass. Zuka says, you can only beat my ass simply because you can dodge my attacks. Zuka says, exactly. It's not cheating. It's dodging. It says I can dodge your attacks. What's the point? Why are you so... Alright. Sorry, I have an addiction to where I bite my nails when I'm either nervous, or I just feel like it. So I was just biting my nails for a quick second. What the fuck is that noise? Anyways, see, I want to look outside, but I'm too black, and I don't feel safe. So I'm not going to look outside and avoid me having an intro to a scary movie with me being killed off and being seen as the victim here. So I'm gonna let some other nigga do that while I'm just a bystander that has no business with this and I don't get killed at all. Let me turn away. No, actually, I'm gonna keep facing this way just to make sure no one pops up at my window. I'm not superstitious, but I say this: if a nigga pops up at my window, I'm finna box the shit out of you before I die. I forgot what the hell. Oh yeah, training. So Zuko says, "Do you think an adult cares about how much they can do to a child? No, they'll keep going till they're satisfied. So I'm gonna train you till I'm satisfied. So now do 1,000 push-ups, 500 sit-ups, and a 20 kilometer run. Cause when I was you, I did 5,000 of two of those things. My mom was calling me. My mom's calling me. Alright, so my mom was calling me. So like I really forgot where I was. I know I was at the training part. So I'm gonna just say it since I don't have a script. Let's just say she started training. She's doing as Azuku is saying. She's training her ass off. She gets on. She gets started doing the push-ups. Azuku trains her for the next not 8, next 10 months. Yes, this improves not only her quirk, because he trained her with her quirk. Since Azuku is a genius. Like any Azuku is a genius, to be honest with you. Unless you're like a purposely stupid deku. Because every universe has to have an opposite of whatever the hell one universe is. So this deku right here that I have right now could be a deku that is a pedophile. Even though this deku it absolutely despises pedophiles. There could be a villain deku with a wind quirk and a hero deku with a wind quirk. See what I'm saying? I forgot the reason why I wasn't even explaining that. Anyways, Izuku for at the end of those 10 months, Izuku then hands Izumi something while they're still on the beach. It's nighttime. She's all sweaty. She's in her workout gear. Izuku's in his workout gear. Izuku hands her something. He hands her like shit. What does he hand her, bro? I was just saying. I was pulling shit out my ass. Damn. He hands her a gauntlet. It says, "This is your reward. Word for standing by my side and actually, not being a dickhead like Azumi and her friends." It's Azuka smiles. It says, "You didn't have to." Azuka says, "It's fine." Also, this is not no incest shit. I'll be honest, this is not no. I should have made Deku kill incest niggas too. It don't matter. Shit, he does kill incest niggas. Let me do something real quick. I'm sorry, I just have to erase all my notifications because, well, I don't know. I just had a whole lot of fucking notifications. Anyways, now we get to the sports. No, not sales, but I was about to say the sports festival. What the fuck's wrong with me? Zuka says now you should head off. Also, let you know this. Click that button right there whenever you need me. All right. Zuka says, "Click what button?" It says this one right here. He didn't help her put her gauntlet on. It says this button right here is what you should click if you ever, and I mean this, if you ever need me in a dire situation, like villains and shit, call me, okay? Hey, fuck the other heroes. Fuck whoever you have. Fuck that. You call me instantly, alright? He grabs her shoulders and said it. You call me. My mission as a big brother is to protect you and Izumi, no matter the cost, alright? She says, okay. She says, good girl. Now get on. Now get on to this. Go on to your exams. And don't disappoint me. I didn't work you out for nothing. She then smiles and says, sure. Also, think about talking to Izumi. Izuka says, fine. No, Izuka said nothing. She just left. She just ran away before saying that. Izuka says, see, I know y'all heard that. I was not the only one that heard that loud ass thunder. Actually, I could never wonder why. I live right next to a forest. I don't understand why this forest has not been hit by thunder yet. Like, I'm not saying that I wish it does. I just don't understand why it hasn't. Why this has not caught fire yet, bro. Because this whole should have been in flames by all the thunder that's been over here. But shit, I'm glad it's not. It's so peaceful over here. I love it when it rains. Actually, now I think about it, my windows ain't wet. It's not raining at all. Cause my windows would have had like rain dripping down. It hasn't rained. It's just thundering somewhere. Izuku's now Izumi, who is now gone. Izuku just says, "I'm never forgiving that bitch." He then turns around and says, "Now it's time for me to go and play I Spy." So while Izuku's doing his thing and running away, way to go on his daily pedophile hunting. This time he's doing it on the day. Izuku decides he's going to go hunting. I'm going to Izuka. Since now she's gonna basically be our mainstream Deku without one for all and just pyrokinesis. Since Hasashi is actually her father, not All Might, she won't be getting one for all. Muriel has it. So Izuku is just walking. Izuka is walking into UA. She says, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait. And she's hopping around. Oh, she acting like a child. No, everyone's just looking at her weirdly, thinking that she won't get in, even though she can beat everyone there single-handedly with just her hands because of the training that she's gotten. Running from Izuku, hand-to-hand combat, work training, workout, out, body and health. He's been training her like hell. No, but it all worked out. Oh, and it's all gonna be here now. No, she used this. She used all that time training in hell, for this moment. And she trips on her own foot and says, "Sorry, Zuko. Guess I won't be making it." Until she starts floating. You know that whole segment happens. Nothing with Bakugo or Katsumi happens because they never really talked to her since she never helped her. She never helped bully Izuku. God damn my nose. I always be rubbing my nose to the point that motherfucker bleed, but god damn that shit hurt. Izuka currently he is waiting for the goddamn. I was waiting for Paris Light to say everything. So she passed. He trains under Izuka. He teaches her so much shit. Like each month was something different. But of course in each month she still had to work out at least. Damn, it's thundering. So Azuka, he just still waiting right now while Bakugo was trying to speak to her. Bakugo's like, Azuka, why do you still hang out with that nerd? Like you've been hanging out with him for the past 10 months at that beach. You two have been doing nothing but working out. Do you want to have something going on? And he was about to say that until Lita stood up and says, "Can you please shut up?" So President Mike can speak. He can President Mike, can you? He kept rambling on and on until Azuka says, "Can you shut up, bro?" He said, "What?" Azuka says, "Can you shut the fuck up? You've been speaking for about a good 4 minutes about nonsense and annoyance. So I would like for you to please shut your mouth out and let the teacher speak so I can go along with my day and you can go along with yours." He then sat down, now, facing the feet. And it's now we time skip towards the battle exams. Izuku was already accepted into the support course because of his gadgets that he made in prior time. So he's already in the school. Nah, they just gotta get in. So Izuku, god damn my nose. Izuka is now stretching, and she sees from the side of her eye Izuku, who's standing up on a light post. Izuku is motioning her to go, 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 but she's just looking at him. She's like, "What the hell does he mean?" She tilts her head. Izuku just starts making a running formation with his hands. And she's just thinking that he's doing that thing they used to do when they were younger, parkour across buildings with their fingers, make imagination and shit. Azuka then clicks his earpiece and says, "Bitch, run in." In. A hero never waits. A hero never waits. Just go in and start kicking ass before everyone else does, before anyone else figures out. Azuka says, "Oh, you should have just said so." She immediately sprints in, using her fire to boost her in. Everyone's like, "She's cheating." President says, "Is a hero never waits." He says it dramatically, so that everyone gets a boost and go and boost to go in. He says, "You idiots should have really noticed that." So as soon as she burst in, she immediately had around 20 points, because there were like Shit, 3 0 pointers blocking, 3 0 pointers, no, a few 0 pointers blocking the way. And she just flew into the sky, damn near doing a domain expansion, shooting a blast into the sky. It says, and she says, I watch a lot of Dragon Ball. I always want to test this move out. He says, has human extinction attack, like robots. She says robot extinction attack, and just starts attacking each and every robot, piercing through each and every one that she has seen in her point of view. She killed about 53 pointers. No, she would have had 100, 150. I gotta make an average, but shit, you know what? Nah, she killed 153 pointers, plus the 3 pointers that she had when she came in. So 159 on 159 points when she had. Zuka says, "Well, that should be enough." She then floats down to the rooftop and says, "She clicks her earpiece says, thanks, Zizu." Zuka says, no, don't worry, Zuka. But do not, I'm telling you, I hope Azumi fails. Azukina says, you should really stop hating on Azumi. I know she's treated you badly, but Azukina says badly is not enough. If she actually managed to attack me with all the shit that she's tried, I would have been in the hospital. That bitch will never earn my forgiveness. Stop trying to tell me to. She won't get it. You can't make me. Haha. Because of the earpiece, Zuka just sighs, knowing that she can't beat Azuku. No matter how much she learns from him, he still knows more. He still knows more fighting styles, more attacks, more ways to utilize his quirk. She not even utilize his quirk. All she gotta do is attack him, and he can basically do whatever the fuck he wants. Noticing that he can also attack while he's dodging is what she thinks. Cause one time she used her quirk on him to send fire at him, fire at him when she was only supposed to be using hand-to-hand combat. His quirk activated. He paused, but to Izuku's point of view, time paused. Izuku says, "Tisk, tisk, tisk." He then walks up to her and punches her straight in the face, sending her backwards as time resumes. Izuku says, "You see, you shouldn't use your quirk. I told you hand-to-hand combat." And he did that every time she'd break a rule when it comes to fighting. And when it didn't come to fighting, he just flick her head. Or he had do that Itachi thing where he taps your head with 2 of his fingers. So Izuka right now is just chilling on the rooftop till she sees the 0 pointer. Izuka says, nah, she is a big one. She then grins and says, "Now let's have fun." She then jumps up into the air and tries to use robot extinction attack again. It did not work. He says, "Oh man." So she starts using various attacks, which barely burns the robot. Zuka says, "No, this is just some bullshit. It's fireproof. That's not fair." Izuku then taps his earpiece and says, "Pyrokinesis not only has fire, idiot, it also has telekinesis. Just rip off his arms." Izuku says, "But we never trained my telekinesis. We only trained my fire." Izuku says, "It's still a part of your quirk. No matter how much you train one piece of your quirk, the other piece will also get stronger. You'll just have no experience with it. So try and pull the arms apart. Try to pull the arms or limbs apart." Izuku then says, "You love taking limbs, don't you?" Izuku then says, "Well, it's the main way of how I deal with my victims." He says, "Whatever." So she then starts focusing on the arms, and she rips this motherfucking thing's arms off. This motherfucker's whole complete arms just tore off immediately. Gone. Done for. Deceased. Over with. And Izuku just grins, saying, "Now isn't that something?" So Zuka says, "No. Now start yanking them hoes and hitting him with it. She then she makes it look like she's controlling with her fist, and it starts throwing hands with the air, which are basically controlling the hands and making them punch the robot until it explodes, gaining her 60 hero points for saving whoever was trapped in the bottom. That being 100, 200, and 209 points. Azumi was seen as a true hero because she had 200 points. I mean, I think All Might had like, I don't know if All Might had like 300 points or something, but let's just say she broke his record with 170 points. And that, well, end off this video. I'm not putting my intro this time because I'm too lazy, and it's 10:54. So if I go and I put that intro in, I tell you, I best believe you, I'm gonna fall asleep because it's gonna take a long time with CapCut. So I'm just gonna go to sleep. Y'all have a great night. Have a great day. Subscribe if you want. I'm not getting paid for this. Goodbye.